All right, so now we're coming up on car ads. Volkswagen has a great car ad called Bachelor, Married, Divorced. I don't know when this was, but it's absolutely timeless in my opinion. You're going to see some colors, red, yellow, blue, that all communicate its own kind of emotion. So here we go, right there. Bachelor, New Golf GTD, Married, New Golf Variant, and Divorced, which is the convertible, New Golf Cabrio.
It's like the whole timeline of a man from the age of 20 to 40.
Mhm.
45. They covered it. They covered it. And it goes to show that they have a car for every phase of life that you're in, and they're here to provide you with a vehicle. That's awesome marketing. What year did this come out? Do you know?
I'm not sure.
Okay, got
Yeah.
it.
It looks like an 80s.
It looks like 80s or
Yeah,
early
definitely.
90s.
It looks like an 80s model, those old ones.
80s or 90s,
Yeah,
actually.
late
'Cause
80s, early 90s.
Early
maybe.
90s. I think it's more early 90s because you can see it kind of bubble out there. Before
Yeah.
it was like more
Yeah.
square. Like
Even
boxy.
if you had the newest models there, it's a timeless,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
that can work even today, if not back then, because what's nice is that it's based on a truth about family, about living, and all the things that happen when you grow up, coming of age and getting married and all that. So it talks to a lot of people, and so Volkswagen did their job in terms of how they're trying to talk to their audiences, depending on which audience at their age and their group and their situation. So,
Yeah, I also
pretty cool.
I like the colors. So red usually symbolizes excitement. You're young. There's a new
Youth,
journey ahead of you.
yes.
Youth. You can make a lot of mistakes, right? And then there's blue. You get married. You need stability because you probably have kids. You need a stable job.
You need more space.
Yeah.
More space.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Soccer team and
So-
all that.
yeah.
Yeah,
All the
there you go.
groceries in the back.
Got to take those kids every Saturday,
Yeah,
every
you
Sunday.
know.
Yeah. And then after the divorce, you need some freedom. So that's yellow. Yellow has that freedom connotation there.
Plus, whatever
true.
hair you have left needs to be flying.
Yeah.
Trying to get that young woman
Yeah.
that you're
Yeah.
trying to do
Yeah.
a rebound. Or
Yeah. There's this BMW motorcycle ad that says something like, if you want to be happy for a year, get married. If you want to be happy for a lifetime, get a BMW.
Ooh, that's a nice one, too.
So you can imagine. I mean, the sad thing would be if all this happened in a year. Then in that case, you go over and get a BMW motorcycle.
Right.
There you
Yeah,
go.
that's so funny.
Yeah.
Right, midlife crisis, you get
Yeah.
a BMW motorcycle.
That reminds me. This could have been a cool series. Like if you're on the 405 and you see the first one is Bachelor, and then another 50, 100 yards, you see the next one married, and then you go to the next one is divorce.
Oh, so
So
break
that-
it
that
down.
would be a
That person who's ever driving would get all three of them. Get the
Interesting.
idea.
Like one,
This is
yeah,
kind of
three.
interesting.
And then maybe put the fourth one, all three of them together, so that in case they miss one of them or
Yeah.
something.
Well, the
Yeah.
fourth one would be a hearse. You know what I mean? A Volkswagen. If they ever make one of those, little black hearse.
Oh no.
I'll kidding aside. I mean,
Yeah.
Don't give Volkswagen any ideas.
That's hilarious.
The Volkswagen hearse.
I think one of the things I like from a copywriting perspective is this deadpan humor that acknowledges life's complexities in a way that's funny and easy to understand.
Yep.
Because I mean, divorce is incredibly stressful. Marriage can be stressful with the kids. Even being a bachelor in your first job is all stressful. But it does a good job of visual storytelling in a way that has deadpan humor and makes it easy to digest and makes you laugh at yourself.
Another thing too is not the economics are different. So bachelor cheap, mid range, and then
Yeah.
expensive. So now that you're
Yeah.
divorced, it's almost like you're doing a full circle to being a bachelor with a little bit of money and freedom. It's interesting. It's like a full circle of life summarized into 3 images with 3 words. So
Yep.
I think this adds like a 10. It's very creative.
Man, I would love to know what agency came up with that. That would be.
Well, unfortunately, it wasn't us, but hey,
Yeah.
we can do it.
That's
Volkswagen,
freaking
if you're watching, we can do it for you.
Yeah, for sure.
Something we haven't mentioned before is that you have a car for every season of your life, and it's the same, different car but same company. So that's kind of that brand loyalty. Like, what's another word for that? It's like,
Yeah, that would be the word, is brand loyalty to it, because they enjoyed the first car. They were like, hey, I want to get another car. So
Despite
let's
life
get
changing,
Yeah.
despite
Right.
my
They're great.
finances going up and down, or
Yeah.
or higher, I
No
always
matter what
got
happens,
something.
Volkswagen is always there to take your money.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Give you a car for every situation you're in.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, in terms of takeaway, like if you're generating an ad or you're doing advertisements, strong, bold words, signal words with strong colors and bold images make for a very clear message. Also, you want to do some visual storytelling. So this is a great example of how to do that. You're going to use colors to represent the different moods. Yellow representing freedom, blue representing stability, red representing excitement. You also want to be thinking about brand loyalty. And so, how can you keep people in your company, keep buying that product? Well, one way you do that is by showing how your product is relevant for all stages of their life, all moments of their economic crisis or improvement.
Awesome.